The Boston Celtics are inevitable. This is a team that they have so many weapons, so many different guys that can hurt you. They just come at you in waves. Of course, it all starts with Jayson Tatum, their all-world wing. They also have Jaylen Brown, the Finals MVP. They have guys like Peyton Pritchard stepping up off the bench in the absence of guys like Kristaps Porzingis, who won't play till Christmas. They have Jrue Holiday and Derrick White, one of the best backcourts in the NBA. Man, this team is so tough to stop. I mean, off rip here against my Hornets, we're going to get Tatum into a little isolation, right? And they're going to try to get it to him at the elbow because he's just absolutely dangerous at the elbow. They don't quite get it to him at the elbow, so they get it to him out on the wing, right? Kornet, who is starting, they can plug Kornet in, and he can look like a really solid big, especially night 2 against the Hornets when we didn't have Richards. And it's just going to be a little back screen, and Nick Richards is going to have to stay and help for a second, but he can't stay and help too long because now as soon as Kornet sets his screen and Brown cuts through, right, now Kornet's coming to set a screen on the ball and Josh Green, and Richards has to be up. He has to be at least to here because if Tatum comes off this and he's back here at the elbow, he's pulling up 10 times out of 10. So what happens is the Hornets get caught because Richards can't help for too long, but he needs to help a little bit longer. And now Jaylen Brown's got the ball on the block, and it's an isolation, the Finals MVP against Miles Bridges, who solid wing defender, nothing fantastic, and Jaylen Brown just gets to his spot, and it's pretty easy. I mean, you really got to pick your poison, right? So they're coming down the court. The whole world is worried about where Jayson Tatum's going, right? He's first team All-NBA. He's an all-world small forward. As much as some of you would hate to admit, he is an all-world small forward. So he attracts 2 Hornets to him. Nick is supposed to be up here now, helping out once again with the hedge. But you have to worry about Jaylen Brown, who's in the corner. Finals MVP. You got to worry about a first-team All-NBA guy, and then you got to worry about the best role player in the NBA, and that is Derrick White. And Derrick White, he's more than a role player, right? We've been over this, but he's just going to come off the screen, and due to the fact that everybody's worried about Tatum, you can't leave Holiday alone in this corner because he's an absolute sniper. Kornet's coming on the roll, but really everybody's just worried about Tatum, so Nick Richards gets sucked up down in here, and this is an easy 3-ball because, well, I mean, LaMelo, he's in a no-win situation right here. If you go under, he's going to shoot it. If you chase, he's going to do whatever he wants. I mean, look at all this free space right here. And Derrick White's just going to make the Hornets pay, knock down 3-ball. Another reason that it sucks to play the Celtics is they really embody the everybody can shoot strategy. Hauser's just always in heat check mode, right? And when you get a guy like Peyton Pritchard, that is a walking paint touch. I watched the Hornets back-to-back nights, the full game. They can't keep this man out of the paint. I don't really know if anybody can keep Peyton Pritchard out of the paint. He's one of the best backup point guards in the league. But nonetheless, LaMelo is guarding Derrick White, elite 3-point shooter. Grant Williams, we're really worried about Jayson Tatum, obviously all-world player. Moussa Diabate's in the game because Mark Williams decides he didn't want to play. And then I think this is Tajon, who has to slide in to help a little bit, or it's an open layup or an open dump off to Queta here, and it's a lose-lose situation, especially when you get a walking paint touch, and especially when Sam Hauser's going to do that crap. So they can go inside and out, really, the Celtics can, and now we're just going to isolate the Finals MVP, Jaylen Brown, on the block, and, you know, what are you going to do about it? Because you got Luke Kornet. This isn't their best spacing lineup. You can't leave Derrick White. You really can't leave Peyton Pritchard. Jordan Walsh is going to slide to the corner, and you're just going to let Jaylen Brown go to work. But the Hornets, they have to bring help, right? Josh Green's undersized. Good perimeter defender. Good defender overall. But he's a little bit undersized. He's giving up a couple inches to Jaylen Brown here. And Jaylen Brown is, like we said, an all-world scorer. So they're going to help a little bit. Kornet's going to come down, and then that leaves Jordan Walsh wide open. And I can speak for all 29 other teams. If Jordan Walsh is hitting this shot, they're going to lose. Now we've got consecutive plays where the Celtics' depth really comes into play here. Jrue Holiday playing the point guard position to perfection. Really, I mean, hey, Trey Mann can help off here, right? Jordan Walsh just hit a 3. We're still helping off. Cody Martin's in no help, and we're just going to use a down screen here from Luke Kornet to get Jaylen Brown a little bit of airspace, right? So Nick Richards can help for a second, but he's still got to get back to cover the lob because there's nobody here in help. The help is coming from this side, so he can help for just a second. And as you see, as this play develops here, Jaylen Brown's going to get it and attack the elbow coming off this curl. Great defense, honestly, by Miles Bridges. But a lot of times in the modern NBA with these skillful 6'6", 6'7" wings that are just absolutely poetic with the ball, good offense beats good defense, and that's what happens there. Real quick, if you made it this far in the video, make sure to like button, leave me a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. It'll really help us out with the YouTube algorithm. As you can see here, a large majority of the people that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel. If that is you, go ahead and fix that. Also, make sure to go ahead and check out our football channel as well. And now we're going to come right back down the court. This time we got Derrick White facilitating. Jrue Holiday's in the corner. This is probably their best lineup, minus, of course, KP would be here instead of Queta. You're not going to leave Jaylen Brown in the corner. We're locked up here with Jayson Tatum, so you're going to skip it, right, because Grant Williams now is on Queta, and you're just going to get into a little ball screen here for Tatum, getting him going downhill. And Salon, the rookie, can't help off Holiday because, like I said, he's a 44% three-point shooter. So we're going to get Tatum going downhill, attacking his good buddy Grant Williams as he's going downhill. Cody Martin still trailing here, and then Queta's going to roll. Like we said, Tajon cannot help much. Miles Bridges maybe can help a little bit. Jaylen Brown's probably the worst shooter on the court right here by far. But still, it's just a pickle because if you kick it, then you got to close on Brown, and that's never a good thing. He's so quick. Euro step, layup, that it's really tough to stop. So once again, we're trying to get the ball to Jayson Tatum coming off of Neemias Queta, as he's a really good screener and he can get downhill. I apologize if I'm saying his name wrong. But this time it's actually going to end up going to Jrue Holiday. And this is the bonus of having a guy like Jrue Holiday. First off, I want to point off the fantastic defense that Cody Martin's playing right here. Finally healthy, finally playing well. All right, back to the Celtics. And now you have your let's see, first option, second option, third option. The fourth option on the floor is now coming off of a ball screen, still acting as the primary playmaker, but he's coming off this ball screen, attacking really anybody he wants. This time it's Tajon Salon, who is about 6'10" with a 7'2" wingspan. He's just going to go right at him and score. Not a lot of teams have that out of their fourth option. In the half situation, Joe Mazzulla wants to get a bucket. This is his trusty call, his go-to, right? He's going to use Jayson Tatum, who the Hornets are extremely worried about, right? Cody Martin is pretty much not letting this guy breathe, right? He is all up in him, pause, and he's just trying to completely deny him the ball. So what they're going to do is use Tatum as a screener to free up Derrick White, who, with a good screen from Tatum, Trey Mann will be now trailing, and he has all of this room to operate because Cody Martin's no help. And you've got Jrue Holiday, shooter in the corner, Jaylen Brown. If you kick it to him, you better close out well because he's going to be going right by. It's a recipe for success, and as you can see, this screen works well. Cody Martin actually does help for a split second, which may be a bit too long, but it's a good show overall. Now he's going to get back, recover, and he bites on the pump fake, right? So Tatum, great pump fake. Now he's going to go downhill, and once again, just look at the options he has. Sniper, Finals MVP, and then a solid rim running, lob catching big. And this is a charge, by the way. Grant Williams is completely set. That's a charge. I don't care if he's already passed it. That's a charge. Maybe I'm a little biased, but I think that's a charge. And then Tatum's just going to lob it up to Queta. Maybe not enough contact for the charge there. I can see that. But overall, let's not take away from the fact this is a great play by Tatum. He's a better playmaker than people give him credit for. With that being said, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like button, leave me a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get 25K by Christmas. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching today's video.